kind of like it.
It's a love-hate for me.
Yeah, for sure. One, I hate it. There's nothing to do and everything's closed by 9 p.m.
Two, you fucking know everybody. I feel like you never get to, like, meet somebody new. Like, I feel like in a city, like, you go to this place or this place, like, I feel like you're always, like, meeting people or, like, interacting with new people all the time. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's what gets kind of, like, boring and, like, you know.
Yeah, and then I feel like you're so judged on, like, who you used to be, too, because, like, if I only knew you in high school and I know you in high school, like, I don't know the new you, I don't know the adult version of you, I just know high school you, then it's just, like, oh, yeah, she...
And that follows you for certain people, like, oh, she was this way in high school, like, that's all they know.
I only like it because it's so, like, I want to say it's such a community that it is more safer than a big town, and, like... You know, me having a kid, I feel like that's why I stuck here in this small town because regardless where I'm at, I can always get anywhere in 10 minutes.
That's what I like the most.
Yeah, no traffic. Even if there's traffic, it's really not that bad.
No, it's not bad at all. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing I like about it.
And one thing I hated when I was growing up is that, like, everybody knows everybody. And so, like, I would tell my mom, I'm not telling you where I am. And then she'll pull up. I'm like, how the fuck? She's like, Doña Lupe over here told me, and I'm like, fuck, like, I hate, like, oh, don't post me because so-and-so knows me, and, like...
Right, or can you block them from your story, like...
Yeah, but even then, it's, like, everybody knows everybody, so it's, you can't be sneaky around here.
Yeah. You're gonna get found out, like, they're gonna fucking find you. Or
so I hate that everybody knows everybody, or, like, say you're talking to somebody, and then, like, oh wait, he's got a baby mama.
Or you know their history. Yeah. Like, oh, fuck, he dated her. Like,
he dated her and him. People aren't allowed to be who they want to be sometimes because it's so much, like, judgment from a small town. Right. Who are you trying to be better? We already know what you did last week. You know, like, I think when people want to grow and heal and be a better person, I feel like it's a little harder when, like, people shame you, judge you,
or they always, like, remind you of what you did. You know, like, they can't let you, like, get past of what you did and, like, get better, come up, or... And I feel like something else is, like, opportunity. Just, like, in the workforce or just in general. Like, I feel like it's so limited here. Like, you only reach a certain point and that's it. Like, like, you can't, like, evolve or, like, get to the next level. So that's, like, one thing I hate.
I think it's the opportunities for sure because I've gone, you know, other places too where it's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a manager of this company and blah, blah. I'm like, holy shit. And they're, like, my age. And I'm like, holy fuck. And this guy's studying to be an engineer. This guy is a doctor. And, like...
I know. Like, I always thought, like, dude, I'd love to, like, work for a magazine. You know, like, be the makeup artist or do the photos or be, like, editorial. Like, things like that. Like, where you can find those kinds of jobs in a city, you know.
It's a love and hate relationship in a small town. But I also like that I'm able to, like, you know, go somewhere else, have a great weekend, and then come back, and it's, like, calm. And I don't think we take advantage of the fact that we're so close to, like, the coast or the redwood trees or just, you know.
We can have a lot, like, surrounding us. Yeah.
A lot of nature.
I feel like I like Ukiah, like, as a town, like, oh, it's, like, a really nice, like, scenery and area. Just as far as, like, the other stuff, like, that we were saying is what I don't like.
More retirement. I feel like right here, it's, like, retirement and raise kids. Which is, like, what I'm doing. But...
Right, yeah.
If I weren't to have a kid, I don't think I'd live here.
No, I wouldn't, yeah. I'm trying to get out of here. But like you said, money. Money a little tough.
But you gotta make that move to make your next move, you know? Like, sometimes you gotta, like, when you ain't got nothing to lose, you gotta just take it.
Take the leap. I feel like I'm just, like, a planner. Like, I need to have my, like, if I'm gonna move, like, I'm not spontaneous, like, oh, shit, I'm just gonna fucking go and whatever, like, I'm gonna find a job and whatever happens, happens. But, no, I need to have, like, a plan. Like, okay, I'm gonna have this, like, where am I gonna get the money to pay for this first? And then what's my plan? Like, once I get there, what's the plan? And, like, I just need to have it, like, all organized and planned out.
That's funny. I am not a planner.
No?
I'm very, like, when I get there, I will figure it out. Pero que se puede, se puede. And when, you know, you put yourself against the wall, you gotta keep pushing. You just gotta do it, like, I always think, like, well, if I planned it out and things don't go my way, then I'd freak out. But if you never know where you're really going, you know, you're just like, oh, I want to move here. All right, well, yeah, obviously the basics, like, you find a little 9 to 5 until you figure out when you can take the next step. But I never, like, for example, look on top of the staircase. It's always one step at a time, you know? So I just take that leap of faith, and I just figure it out.
Oh, no, yeah. I wish I was like that. I wish I could just be like a risk taker and spontaneous. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave and go out and like I'll figure it out when I get there.
I feel like I can't really do that much now because now I have like a kid relying on me.
No, but like if you did,
but I feel like that's how I used to be. I'd be like, oh fuck it, I'll just do it, or I'll just go here, or I'll just do this or that. You know, like I was definitely like more spontaneous. You know,
I feel like that's what holds me back though. Like what I can do so much, but I feel like that's what holds me back. It's kind of like a fear in a way, like, oh no, like what am I gonna do when I get there? Like I can't figure it out. You know what I mean? I need to just like fucking go.
Manifest it.
Just book that flight and dip.
Yeah, sometimes I look at flights and I'm like, ooh, it's like kind of cheap right here. Like
I'm dead.
I'm like, it's cheap next week. Should I just say fuck it and go? Yeah. I think it's also easier doing it with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I wouldn't do it by myself. Thought about it, but
that's the thing, like, because I want to leave, but I'm like, who am I taking with me? I can't take anyone. I can't like ask anyone to come with me. Like, if I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go by myself. I'm gonna have to. I feel like it's hard to make friends too.
Yeah,
just like new friends. Like I sometimes like I want to make like new girlfriends, or like, oh, like let me hang out with some like girlfriends I've never hung out with before, and like let's go eat or get drinks and stuff. But I feel like I just can't reach out to any girl and be like, I'll be a fucking weirdo, you know?
Yeah. There's times where I'm like, I kind of do want a new female friend, you know? But then I'm like, who? Could be a very homebody too and be very boring.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Definitely.
Like with my only other friend, like she lives out of town and I literally would go over to her house just to sit on the couch and do nothing, and I enjoyed that so very much. So it's like, can we just not go to the club? Can we just like chill here, watch murder shit and
just chill?
Yeah. Just catch a vibe. But that's why I also like going to like events and stuff, because you can really network and get to know other people. Like when we went over there and then, you know, a few days later we went out, I'm like, oh, I love doing that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, because you like,
we had a whole group chat.
Yeah, I know. That's so cool though. That's what I love. And then also like I feel like the friends I have now, I feel like they're just like real genuine friends. So I'm like even scared to like make a new friend, because I'm like, I don't want like a fake friend or one that's gonna bring drama, or like, you know, like, what is this girl going to be like? Like, it's kind of, like, scary, like, making new friends, because I feel like I'm already comfortable with, like, my real, like, genuine friends, that I'm like, do I really, like, want to make new friends? But, dude, I'm like, I don't have shit to do sometimes. Like, I feel like hella bored. I'm like, dude, like, I want to go out with, like, some girls, or, like, go get drinks or something.
Yeah. But I feel like you also have those friends, or like those are your close, genuine friends, and then there's those friends that are more acquaintances that you're like, well, I'm bored, I want to go out, so let's just go out.
True, yeah.
You know, because I feel like that's who, like, oh, there's people that I would go out and drink, or just let's get a drink, let's get some dinner, have a small talk, but we're most likely not going to be talking till 1 a.m., you know?
Right.
We're just going to be like, oh, this is fun. All right, so
or I'm not going to tell you my personal life, but we're just going to go out and have some fun. Like, but I feel like that's the thing, like, here in the small town, because I feel like, again, if you were, like, in a city or somewhere else, like, there's so many, like, I don't know, classes and activities you can do that you'd meet, like, other people, I feel. Or, like, a certain event. So I feel like it's just hard, like, in a small town, because you already know everyone. Everyone has their little cliques, you know. Everyone has their own friends. So I feel like I said, you can't just, like, hit up someone.
I feel like because this town isn't eventful, like, if there's an event, it's mostly because people are trying to promote their business. It's not to actually go out and network and meet people. I think it's more to, like, promote your business, and then the only thing here to do is go to the bar. One little aisle, and most likely...
And it's so lame.
It's so lame, and then there's always just the same people.
That's why I don't like going.
Me either.